anything.
There you go.
We don't have no economical might, no military might. We don't have anything. We just a kingdom inside of a kingdom. We can't establish nothing. What happened to Black Wall Street? They blew it up.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. They blew it up. That's right.
Right. So let's say
that's Oklahoma, right? You talking about Oklahoma? Yeah. Remember y'all telling me about Oklahoma?
Let's say we took over this whole block and we had 200, 400, 500 people and everybody got AK-47s and grenades.
And they all black?
Yeah. What's gonna happen to this place?
Man, we finna get bombed.
Right. Get bombed.
We finna get bombed because they doing too much.
Right.
We're doing too much.
We don't want to hear nothing. We don't want to learn. The so-called white man kept us from reading.
And God went to redeem our people to himself. God redeemed us to be a special people.
Brother, let me ask you something. All our life in this land right here.
All right, shalom. Most high Christ bless. Happy Sabbath.
Strangers with the border, trying to get the living water. Hate camps you out of order when we trying to move forward. We don't need all the foolery, cars and the jewelry. This word ain't nothing new to me. Changing like it's puberty.
What's happening?
Man, you heard about the good news, man?
Got a Hebrew brother.
Yeah. What's up, bro? You too? Who you done that with? Who you deal with?
We be downtown. They usually post right down on the other side of the street from the bus station. Right
Yeah, that was us.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you learned?
Man, I don't know, man. My father was a Moorish man. He was raised Moorish, you feel me?
Okay.
But I was like, by the time, you know what I'm saying, I came up under him, I was being raised in Islam. So, my mother, now Christian, you know what I mean?
You done been through the works, man.
I mean, like, nah, I ain't never been no Christian, you know what I mean? Don't nobody, I can't. Nah, I mean, bro, it ain't even to say that, like, because I practice Islam, I don't walk with the word, bro. I can pull out my Bible and I could highlight the get y'all, so even though I don't got time, I can go over it. I ain't one of them brothers just gonna tell y'all anything to get y'all out of my face. I ain't one of them, you feel me? If it was that case, I'd have been like, fuck y'all, and I'd have walked off, but it's like, nah, bro. I got brothers that walk every way of life. You understand? And I don't be mad.
I'm gonna show it to you, read that.
Yeah.
The book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
Right, so when you read this Bible is the law and history of the Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
This Bible ain't got nothing to do with Christianity. Christianity ain't even in the Bible. Right. Did you know that?
So you brother, I mean, of course, it was a Jewish, you know what I'm saying, in Hebrew time, but y'all brothers, y'all practice out of the Bible?
We keep the commandments in the Bible. Let me ask you this. Is the U.S. government a religion?
Most definitely, if you ask anybody to believe in something other than they God and believe in you, then yeah, that's a religion.
No. No, what I'm asking you is the laws, like, you can't kill nobody, you know what I'm saying? Obey the laws of the land. Like, you stop at the red light. You feel me? Is stopping at the red light, is that a religion? No, it's not. America has laws. America has a government to run a nation. So keeping people out of chaos, because if you don't have no government, if you don't have no law, it's chaos. That ain't a religion. That's a government. That's a law. This Bible is the law of the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? This Bible ain't about religion. This Bible is telling us, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. This is a law specifically for the Israelites.
I'm cool with those laws, but that comparison that you made just now, I don't believe in that comparison. You're not gonna compare. You like to me. This is just me, brother. I'm not. Like I said, I respect y'all for even being out here.
Let me
you know what I'm saying? Expressing y'all's ideas, y'all ideologies, and the truth as you all perceive it to be. What I'm saying is,
let me re-explain
the strongest thing that we got out here in these United States of A right now, man.
Bro, this ain't our land.
Perception. It's not our land.
So this book,
but in the land, it's not our land. Do I expect them to talk to me about what I should believe in?
No, you shouldn't expect the government to tell you a damn thing.
Right, and I don't.
That's what I'm showing you. America has a government and a law. The Israelites have a government and a law. This is our book. Right. This is our law. This is our government. This is how we form our world. So, I mean, at the end of the day, the word Moor is a Greek word, mavro. It just means black. Right. So if you calling yourself a Moor, you calling yourself black. We got the history that proved the Israelites was kicked out of Jerusalem in 70 AD. They fled right into Morocco. Right. So who really are the Moors? Let's talk about it. You see what I'm saying? So then when you deal with Christianity, Christianity ain't in the Bible. Christianity is a doctrine based off of paganism. It ain't got nothing to do with this Bible. That's what we should give me Acts 17. It ain't got nothing to do with this Bible. All we trying to get our people to do is return back to these laws. Because the laws in this Bible is the solution to the black man prospering right here in America. Like, think about it. The black man alone, we are the biggest consumers in the world. We spend the most money out of any other nation. We spend more money than the Arabs, than the Chinese, than the Japanese, the Europeans, everybody. The black man, anywhere we at, that's where the nation's gonna be at. Take our money.
What's your standpoint on money? Hold on, is it freedom or is it control? Well,
without money, you can't have a civilized nation. Money keeps everything circulating. So what's the solution to the black man?
We're talking about, you want to go all the way back to like the Mesopotamian communities, right? You're looking at the Mesopotamian civilization. In ancient Mesopotamia, these folks are either textile merchants, they're working on papyrus, the earliest forms of paper as we know, what we use to get Sanskrit or any type of script on, feel me, of the earliest form. Then we got legit carpenters, you know what I'm saying? People that are working with their hands. Now, at that point in time, when you look back,
tell them to turn around.
So now,
when you look back, there was no form of currency.
The black man in America, bro, we need to be safe. There is no possible way that we, as a nation of people, can come out of this man's nation.
I'm saving them.
The God of Israel.
Okay. Where you at?
Give me one and six.
Where you at? I just got, bro, this will let you know that I was paying attention. I'm not even sure what the exact verse was when I was walking up the street, but I heard you say, if a man say, you know what I'm saying, that he believe in the temple, but the temple is inside, you are the temple. That's right. You know what I'm saying? If I was created in God's image, it's up to me to wake up every day to seek out the enlightenment that I feel I, myself, and my people deserve. It's my job. You feel me? I take that as a personal responsibility.
So if you have a creator, somebody that created you,
right,
and you believe the body is the temple, that's a Bible scripture. So that comes out of the Bible. Right. The Bible tells us to keep the commandments. But you saying you want to do your own thing.
The Quran said the same thing, keep your commandments.
The Quran was created in the 6th century by the Roman Catholics. The Quran is in the late Bible. We got the Quran out here. We can show you a whole bunch of scriptures in the Quran telling you to read the Bible. Right. So let's talk about it. Right up. But what we really trying to show you is that no matter what we do, we need to be saved. So if you want to talk about us being paper merchants of papyrus, where we going to get our paper from? How are we going to establish a nation of people on having paper? Because without money, you can't get no paper. Without no gold, they're not going to let you get no paper. We're going to have 200 million black men in a land with paper. What the hell we going to do with some paper?
It's not just paper, bro. It's oils. You got hunters. You got gatherers.
How we going to buy it?
Everybody. What I'm asking is,
how we going to buy it?
You don't got to buy it if you cultivating it yourself.
We going to steal it?
No, I ain't stealing shit.
Give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
He gonna get you in a minute, bro. Come on, brother. He gonna get you in a minute. Okay.
What we out here showing you, man, is this right here. This is prophesied in the Bible if we didn't keep the commandments. Now we know this happened. Now what we out here trying to show people is the solution to reverse these curses that's on our people. Because obviously our people don't even know they curse. We think we living good, right? But let me ask you a question. When you think about the Japanese, where they from? Japan. When you think about the Chinese, where they from? China. When you think about the European, where they from? When you think about the Egyptian, where they from? When you think about the Negro, where they from? Africa. Right. So when you deal with Africa, do you know where the term Africa comes from? A white man named Leo Scipio Africanus that conquered Hannibal in the Second Punic Wars.
That's right.
That's where the term Africa comes from, a white man. Right. It's over 52 countries in Africa. Right. Which one do we come from? Because think about it, brothers. When we came over here in slavery, they didn't take 2 people from Nigeria, 2 people from Niger, 2 people from Morocco, 5 people from Egypt, and then some other people from Kenya, and bring us over here. No, bro. They got our whole tribe as a whole and brought us over here.
That's right.
So where are we now? Who are we? Because Negro is not a nationality. Black is a color. African American is the name of 2 white people. Leo Scipio Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci. Those are 2 white men.
America.
Yeah. America comes from Amerigo Vespucci. He was an Italian navigator. So now, Jesse Jackson was the one that actually stamped us with that name, African American. Right. But before that, what was we called? Negro, colored, black, Afro Americans. We the only race of people that had our nationality changed. Why are they doing that? You see what I'm saying? So then, when you look in the Bible, read the 28.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now this is what Moses told to the Israelites when he brought them out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. He told them, if you don't keep the commandments, God is going to throw these curses on you. Because the Israelites made a blood covenant with God, and they said, we're going to keep the commandments. You see what I'm saying? So now he's saying, if you don't keep the commandments, you're going to be cursed. Let's read the first curse.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So now, any city that you go into, any city, who is in the ghetto?
You already know, African Americans.
Right. Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Who's cursing the field? The cotton field, the tobacco field, the work field today, the last hired and the first to get fired. What we're doing right now is we reading these curses that happened to the Israelites. After a while, it's going to start identifying a specific race of people. Right? See what I'm saying? Read verse 32.
Verse 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So now, they say you're going to be cursing the city, cursing the field, your sons and daughters going to be sold, and then they're going to be letting you do right. Who that happens to? Us. Right, read verse 48.
Verse 48, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
So it say you're going to have to serve your enemies in hunger.
Which is the white man.
Right.
Which is the white man.
The white man. Where do we get our food from?
You already know.
Who owns the Popeyes right here?
You already know.
The white man. Who owns Walmart? The white man. So now, read the next part. In hunger.
And in thirst.
We have to serve our enemies. Where we get our water from?
What was I just talking to y'all about?
That's why I said you can listen.
Like, when you remember the black and white water fountain? What happened when you drink out that white water fountain?
Yeah, we go down.
You go to jail.
Damn right. Yeah, you might get hung. Yeah.
In hunger.
And in thirst.
We have to serve our enemies. Where we get our water from?
What was I just talking to y'all about?
That's why I said you can listen.
Like, when you remember the black and white water fountain? What happened when you drink out that white water fountain?
Yeah, we go down.
You go to jail.
Damn right. Yeah, you might get hung. Yeah.
Straight up, read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness, your clothing. Where we get our clothes from?
You already know. China.
Right? China. Who else? Did we own the cotton and we was out there picking? Yeah. Oh. So we got to serve our enemies for that reason.
And in want of all things.
Anything we want, we got to go to our enemies. Master, I need some food. Master, I need clothes. Master, I'm thirsty. Master, I need a job. Master, I need a social security card.
Hey! Come over here and listen.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed it.
Didn't we have yokes of iron around our neck? So now it's saying you go to you got to get everything from. They're going to put a yoke of iron around your neck. And when they take the yoke of iron off your neck, you're going to be destroyed.
If you can.
You don't see us living like kings and queens.
But the whole thing about it is, we not African. Did they ever tell you that?
What are we?
We the Israelites. We are Hebrew. What happened to the Hebrew? You know? We showing you right now. Read that real quick.
Book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
The Bible says Jerusalem is the mother of us, the Israelites. This Bible, Genesis and Revelation, is about the Hebrew Israelites. Christianity is not even in the Bible. The Bible don't tell us to be Baptist, Pentecostal, none of that stuff in this book. If you can show me...
Is that the original Bible? Because you know how many Bibles have been rewritten.
That's not true. This is the King James Bible. This Bible was translated by our ancestors. This Bible was translated from Hebrew and Greek. Our people speak that Hebrew.
So is all King James verses that way? Is all King James verses that way?
Well, you have different versions of the Bible after this one.
Yeah.
You know why he started doing that? Because what's in this Bible is legal. They start to realize this Bible is Matthew 15. Because when you look at Christ, when you look at this Bible, the minute you look at it, what do you see? It's right here. That's what you see when you look at the Bible. But the Bible don't describe Christ like this. The Bible says he had skin like grass, like a burned in a furnace. His hair was white as wool. He had red eyes and a voice like many waters. Think about that. You got a dark-skinned man with white woolly hair. His eyes is red and his voice is real strong.
Right.
This was, read that, verse 21. Let me show you because Christ may not show you. We in the New Testament.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast.
So now, Christ is dealing. This woman came up to Christ. She got him. She's coming up to Christ.
And cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil.
So this woman, she coming up to Christ, and she's telling Christ, my daughter is sick. She got sickness.
But he answered her not a word.
Christ didn't even answer her. Think about it. So this woman came up to Christ saying, Lord, help me, help me. And he ignored her. I ain't got none of this.
And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away.
So now, here come the disciples. They tell him, man, get her out of here. She's not an Israelite.
For she cries after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent.
What did Christ say?
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
We don't want to hear nothing. We don't want to learn. The so-called white man kept us from reading.
Oh, God went to redeem for a people to himself. God redeemed us to be a special people.
Brother, let me ask you something. All our life in this land right here.
All right, shalom. Most High Christ bless. Happy Sabbath.
Strangers with the border, trying to get the living water. Hate camps you out of order when we trying to move forward. We don't need all the foolery, cars and the jewelry. This word ain't nothing new to me. Changing like it's